Hey everybody, Bill Stainton with Producing Results. So I was just listening to an interview with General John Michel, who's the Commanding General, NATO Air Training Command, Afghanistan, which I think sounds pretty impressive. At any rate, General Michel was talking about leadership, and he talked about what he calls the 3 dimensions of leadership. Now, you and I both know from dutifully reading our John Maxwell that there are actually 21 immutable laws of leadership, or 17, or 11, or 10, depending on who else you read. But General Michel talked about his 3 dimensions of leadership, and I wanted to share those with you here today. Number 1, remember that your primary responsibility is to your people. Now, in General Michel's case, that would be the people under his command, which in the business world, I guess, would kind of relate to your team or your employees. And I think I need to differ with General Michel here a little bit. There's a difference between the military and the business world. In the business world, I would say that your primary responsibility is to your customers. Because that's the reason you're in business in the first place, isn't it? I mean, your team can come and go. Obviously, you want to retain them, but they can come and go and you can get other team members. If your customers go, you're out of business. So your primary responsibility is to your customers. General Michel's second dimension of leadership is this: take smart risks. Smart risks. Keeping in mind that things don't always turn out as planned. You know, the military has an old adage that says no plan can withstand no plan withstands contact with the enemy. And I would say in the real world, in our world, yours and mine, no plan withstands contact with reality. Because let's face it, look, things are going to change. You and I both know that. So your plans have to change also. But you need to be taking those risks. You need to be moving forward a little bit. Because if you're not taking the risk, your competition certainly is. But make sure they're smart risks and realize going into it that things may not turn out the way you planned. And General Michel's third dimension of leadership is this: fall forward. Now, what does he mean by fall forward? He means take every failure and every success as an opportunity to begin again, only smarter this time. So whatever you do, every success, every failure, look at it as an opportunity. Don't just say, oh, well, that worked out well, or that didn't work out at all. But think about, okay, falling forward, what can I learn from this? How can I do it even better if it's a success, or better in the first place if it's a failure? How can I do it better next time? So again, number 1, your primary responsibility is to your people, which I would say incorporates your customers. Number 2, take smart risks, knowing that it may not turn out the way you planned. And number 3, fall forward. Look at every success, every failure as an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to begin again, only smarter this time. So go out, take those smart risks, fall forward, and produce great results today.